Cuisine Korea. Today's theme centers around diverse noodle dishes. First, in traditional food, we will visit Pamyeon, a restaurant specializing in noodles. With exotic sauces and diverse cooking methods from 7 countries, the pleasure of choosing is found here. In New Style, we will visit a Chinese restaurant. This place is popular for its jjajangmyeon with unique colors and tastes. Meals that are light and fulfilling at the same time. Theme special noodle dishes are waiting for you.
Hello, I'm Jamie, your guide at Cuisine Korea. When something new emerges, there's a possibility it will become a huge success or a big failure. For instance, when computers were first introduced to Korea, nobody imagined they would become so popular. I suppose one reason might be due to the convenient PC bangs, a place where you can use the computers and the internet for a small fee. I'm actually heading to one to do a little research on good restaurants, so why don't you come join me? It's like a library, isn't it? I search for delicious restaurants recommended by people on the internet. At PC bangs, which are considered a result of unique it culture in Korea, you can easily find young people journeying through the internet. Wow, there are so many different restaurants out there. After all that research, I think we finally found a restaurant you'll be happy with. Why don't you follow me and we'll head on right over. When you get off Myeongdong Station, you can find the passageway that is directly connected to Millyore. Come out through exit number 6 and you will come upon the main street of Myeongdong. Go straight down along that road and you will discover a large shopping mall on your right. Make a right here. Go down a little further, you will see an alley on your left. Follow that road and a street filled with restaurants will appear, and right in the middle you will find Pamyeon. Shall we take a look at the map? Take Yuchu Zone as the base. The street behind it is the street of restaurants. It is a place concentrated with shops, so be careful not to miss it. Look for Pamyeon's green signboard and it's that simple. Pamyeon introducing noodle dishes of the world. A modern interior of this place stands out, and the first floor is where you place your order. Diverse menu using traditional sauces from different countries is what makes this place special. The second floor is where you can enjoy your meal in comfort. Brown and ivory tables and the wide windows create a bright interior. Pamyeon, a place in the city with noodles from around the world. I wonder what the customers think about the food.
원래부터 면은 좋아했고요. 그리고 이건 태국 쌀국수인데 되게 다양하고 맛있고
볶음국수인데도 굉장히 얼큰하고 맛이 좋은 것 같아요. 별로 많이 다녀보진 않았는데요. 문 열고 탁 들어오니까 일단 그 인테리어가 굉장히 깨끗하고 심플한 것 같아가지고 굉장히 마음에 듭니다.
소스나 들어가는 고기 같은 것도 자기가 좋아하는 그런 걸로 먹을 수 있어서 좋아요.
Today I chose the rice noodles, Thai rice noodles with chicken. There are a lot of varieties to choose from, and this was quite good. Large portions, very flavorful, a little bit spicy, but I really enjoyed it.
You can enjoy traditional noodle dishes from all over the world here, but I believe you could also have it to go. 여기서 면 요리들을 포장해서 가지고 갈 수 있나요?
예, 원하는 면을 포장해드리고 있습니다. 그 경우에는 1,000원 할인이 되니까요. 알뜰하게 즐기시는 방법도 됩니다.
근데 면 요리니까는 집에 가져가면서 불지 않을까요?
예, 저희는 강한 불에 순식간에 볶기 때문에요. 30분 정도는 불지 않고 드실 수 있습니다.
아, 그런 노하우가 있었군요. 그러면 여기서 어느 나라 면 요리들 맛볼 수 있어요?
예, 저희는 태국, 싱가포르, 월남, 그다음에 중국, 일본, 말레이시아, 몽골 7가지 동남아의 면을 드실 수가 있고요.
Wow, with noodle dishes from 7 different countries, you could have a different meal every single day of the week. Each country has their own unique style and method of cooking them, but before we start immersing ourselves with noodles, let's hear some interesting stories.
Noodles are often what comes to mind when you don't have an appetite, and the texture is key. Noodles that have been loved for so long have been cooked in different ways in different countries. There are noodles made with machines, and there are Chinese noodles which need a highly skilled know-how. These noodles taste infinitely different according to their thickness. Noodles become completely different dish depending on their soup and sauces. Using favorite sauces from different countries, the restaurant presents individualized tastes. Noodles loved by so many around the world. I will reveal to you their tastes.
This is where you place your order, but it's probably a little different than where you're used to. First, you have to choose one of the noodle types that you want. Then, you have to select the cooking style. And depending on the cooking style, you'll be able to taste the flavor of that country. And the dishes which I've chosen for today are these.
The man in charge of noodle dishes from 7 countries, he is the main chef introducing to us the wonderful specialty for today. The sauce will be one of the highlights in today's dish. In addition to Singapore sauce, we will be needing red pepper oil and oyster sauce.
제가 첫 번째 선택한 것은 싱가포르 소스의 튀김면인데 그 싱가포르 소스는 어떤 맛인가요?
네. 우선 소스 얘기하기 전에 튀김 국수 하시면 아마 생소하실 것인데 저희가 자체 개발한 생면을 살짝 튀겨가지고 처음엔 드실 땐 과자 같지만 소스를 부어서 드시면 나중에 면발식으로 드실 수 있어요. 맛은 새콤, 달콤, 매콤한 맛입니다.
I think we could expect something very special from the Singapore fried noodles.
The specially developed noodles are fried to a crisp in hot oil. You all know that the oil must be drained out thoroughly, right? Next, the sauce. Pour in the spicy red pepper oil and a tablespoon of oyster sauce. Now is the second stage of making the sauce. Add vegetables like cucumber and pepper. They all have to be cut into small pieces. Sauce ingredients even include pineapples. Add soy sauce and boil lightly. Add to this the sweet Singapore sauce. Finally, add shrimps and the sauce is finished. Pour the boiled sauce over the noodles and the dish is complete.
예, 이 두 번째 요리는요. 우동국수에 소스는 태국식 소스가 들어갔고 재료는 해물이 들어간 볶음국수입니다.
아, 그러면 이 요리는 어떤 특징이 있나요?
태국 요리는 거의 보면 새콤달콤 매콤한 맛이거든요. 야채 저희 집은 국수뿐만 아니라 야채도 상당한 부분이 많이 들어갑니다. 그래서 야채하고 국수하고 같이 드시면 굉장히 맛이 좋습니다.
Now for the second dish. We need basic vegetables, seafood, and Thai sauce. First, to the well-cooked udon noodles, seafood such as shrimps and clams are generously added. Pepper and onions are a must. When you include savory vegetables, the taste becomes even more refreshing. Now it's time to fry everything together. Noodles and other ingredients are cooked quickly over a really hot fire. That is the secret for creating noodles with just the right texture. Now Thai sauce is added to the cooked noodles and everything is mixed together. Place the hot noodles on the plate and it's finished. Looks great, doesn't it?
These two noodle dishes are very different, from the texture of the noodles to even the sauce. I'll first start with the fried noodles. It's so crispy, and the Singapore sauce is very sweet and it has a little tang of spice. Now let me try the second one. When I think of udon, I usually think of the noodles and with the hot soup, but this looks more like fettuccine. As you can imagine, it's very, very chewy, and because of the oyster sauce, it has a very rich taste.
There are also other dishes available at Pamian. Boiled rice noodles that have been rinsed in cold water is served in icy cold soup. Chilled noodles over ice. You can also find spring rolls fried to perfection. A menu that is loved for its crispiness. It also tastes different according to different sauces. The subtle sweet Chinese cabbages are added generously and fried. Add on top of the fried noodles and it becomes another delicacy. How about adding bean paste sauce to fried noodles, a noodle dish made by hot fire? It'll add a little more zing to your choice of menu. The transparent rice noodles. Add all kinds of seafood and vegetables to the savory rice noodles and fry them together. You will experience a new taste that you could not find before. 120 different noodle dishes with their own unique taste are waiting for you at Pamian.
In Korea, noodles are usually selected as one of the main dishes during an important gathering. Eating noodles was a way of wishing the host a long, happy, and a healthy life. Noodles also became a popular menu at weddings, so much so that in Korea the question, when are we going to eat some noodles, came to mean, when are we going to get married? Well, I've done all I can for today. I wonder what Jennifer has discovered for us. New style food with Jennifer.
Hello and welcome everyone, I'm Jennifer. Right now I'm at the site of the Seoul International Food Expo and it smells great in here. There couldn't be a better place to find cuisines of new styles and new tastes. Well then let's take a look around and see what kinds of international dishes are waiting to be introduced. At the exhibition, food courts have been prepared for each country. In addition to introducing the taste of the food, it was a place that let you feel the beauty of the dishes. The Seoul International Food Expo, the place for exchanging food cultures and sharing new ideas. Chefs from all over the world introduced dishes that were as beautiful as artworks. They were really too pretty to eat. The stylish decorations really seemed to enhance the taste. These dishes were prepared by cooking students from all over the world, and they were up for judging. The beautifully cooked dishes. Judges enjoying international fame participated to select the best menus. For the public, it was a valuable opportunity for experiencing the cuisine culture of international standards. The masterpieces created with care and details. I discovered the best of the best here. It was a special experience that would remain in my memory for a long time. Wow, so what did you think? We just took a look at dishes of the world and they look really delicious, don't they? Well, now that we have taken a look at dishes with traditional tastes, I'm going to introduce to you delicious tasting and unique tasting noodles that can only be tasted in Korea. If you're ready, follow me, let's go. The Shincheon station of subway line number 2. Come out in the direction of exit number 3. At the crossroad, find the signboard for the direction of Yonsei University. Go down about 70 meters following that road. Can you see a bank? When you take the street next to it, you will find Pokseonggak immediately. Let's take a look at the map. Do you see the road going in the direction of Yonsei University from Shincheon Station? Walk until the next large road, and before crossing the road, you will find a bank. The street next to it is where you will find Pokseonggak. Pokseonggak aims to be a Chinese restaurant with a difference. With a clean-cut interior decorated with Chinese-style items, the general atmosphere of the restaurant is quite modern. It is an excellent place to hold all sorts of gatherings. Pokseonggak is especially famous for having many frequenting customers. It is a popular spot in Shincheon visited by foreigners also. Noodle dishes that cannot be found anywhere else. Just looking at the people enjoying the dishes lets me guess easily at their tastes. The exotic menus that have attracted the youth of Shincheon. Shall we hear what the customers have to say?
가격 면에서 음식들이 다 맛이 있고 괜찮은 것 같거든요. 그러니까 보통 다른 데서 먹지 못하는 메뉴들도 많이 있고 뭐 맛이 있어요.
다른 짜장면 집이랑 다르게요. 그러니까 면발이 쫄깃쫄깃하고 이렇게 먹으면 짜장이 좀 다른 것 같아요. 다른 짜장면 집이랑.
여기서 새로 개발한 거 있잖아요. 그런 거 많이 먹거든요. 그러니까 되게 다른 데 없는 새로운 메뉴가 많은 게 맛있어서 좋아요.
Pokseonggak boasts of special Chinese dishes overflowing with ideas. Among so many different menus, the ones I have chosen are these. The main chef of Pokseonggak brings out the taste of Chinese food with his 20-year experience. I think we can expect great things. The first dish. We prepare flat noodles, black bean paste, vegetables, and meat.
와, 이 앞에 보니까요, 준비해 주신 게 바로 납작한 면인데요. 굉장히 특이하네요.
네, 이 면은요, 납작하면서 부드럽기 때문에요. 소스가 잘 좋습니다.
Did you hear that? It's flat and very soft. I'm really curious to find out what it tastes like. Let's find out together. It surely is mouth-watering. First, onions are chopped into small pieces, and the cabbage are sliced. The thinly rolled out dough is again rolled up together. Next, cut them into thin pieces and then the noodles are loosened out. The noodles are now cooked in boiling water. As soon as they are cooked, they are rinsed in cold water to maintain a chewy taste. Garlic is placed in the pan to bring out the flavor. Garlic, mushrooms, bell peppers, and the like are fried together quickly over a hot fire. The Chinese sauce. It is boiled together with black bean paste. Pour the sauce carefully over the cooked noodles and the dish is complete. Next, for the yellow jjajangmyeon, ordinary noodles and bean paste is used. Scallions are also added, which is different. For the yellow jjajangmyeon, noodles with similar thickness are made using a machine. They are cooked in hot water and stirred now and then to prevent the noodles from tangling together. They are then rinsed in cold water. Place the frying pan with oil and fry the onions and pork first. Add scallions and sauce and boil once more. Well cooked, right? Pour plenty of sauce over the noodles and the dish is complete.
이 자장면이요. 한국에서는 굉장히 인기가 많은 그런 요리인데 외국에서는 맛을 볼 수 없다고 제가 들었거든요. 맞나요?
중국에도 이 자장면이 있거든요. 사실 있는데 저희 한국에 있는 거는 한국 사람 입맛에 맞게 좀 개발돼서 야채도 보강해서 나온 거고 오랫동안 중국 요리의 자장면이라는 거에 대해서 큰 변화가 없었거든요. 검정색 그 자체. 근데 저희가 좀 다르게 색다르게 좀 해보려고 컬러에다가 변화를 줘서 좀 새로운 자장면을 만들어 보려고 시도를 해봤어요.
그러면은 컬러도 다르고 맛도 다를 텐데요.
네,
여러 가지의 자장면이 있고 그러면은 어떻게 자기 입맛에 어떤 자장면이 맞는지 어떻게 골라야 되나요?
지금 들어가는 재료하고 컬러가 틀린 것처럼 매콤한 맛, 담백한 맛 다 색깔마다 틀리거든요. 그러니까 취향에 따라서 고르시면 되실 거예요.
So, do you see the two dishes right in front of me? They are types of jajang, and if you take a look at this one, it is actually made with black beans, a black bean curd. But what is unique about this dish is that the noodles, they are thin and flat. Let's see what it tastes like. What's good about Chinese food is that they give you a small plate, and you can just take it into it and take small portions of it. All right? Let's see what it tastes like. Because the noodles are very thin and flat, you'd actually say it's not chewy, but it melts in your mouth. Just melts right there. The thickness and the shape of the noodles really do make a big difference. All right, then let's check out this one over here. It's also a type of jajang. However, it's called yellow jajang because the color is yellow. Let's see what this one tastes like. It has a strong smell that comes right up into your nose, but it's really nice. Since a lot of meat is used in this one, and you sort of have like a thick sauce, a thick soup in it, it's very rich, richer than this one. I guess the color of the dish also makes a big difference. It's really good. You might as well try it. There are, of course, other dishes available at Bokseonggak. The union of vegetables and ham. This is dakimyeon with its sauce bringing out an appetite. Fried jampong with its delicious taste of seafood. It is popular for its spicy taste. A duet created by sea cucumber and tofu. The sea cucumber and tofu chowder stimulates the appetite. The generous taste of sweet and smooth sauce. How about Guangdong noodles? The spiciness, enough to numb your tongue. The hot gampungmyeon is also delicious. Bokseonggak is definitely the place for diverse Chinese-style noodle dishes.
When you see people that are sensitive to fashion, you realize that they are not always afraid of trying out new things. They love to try out new things because they have a sense of adventure, curiosity, and also creativity. And it goes the same for those who are always willing to try out new food because they have similar characteristics. Well, and I guess that means that I will have to work harder to bring you delicious meals every time on Cuisine Korea. Well, Cuisine Korea's exploration of taste, that's all we have for you today. But we will be back next time, so until then, goodbye.